Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings here, mostly of lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, jewelry, and a dash of Disney. So if you like unboxings, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell. I do have 2 active giveaways going on, so you might want to check those out. The first one is titled New Year, New Goals. It goes for the entire month of January and a little bit of February. It's to help me try to meet my goal of 250 subscribers by Valentine's Day. Basically, the more subscribers I have, the more items get added, and I will be sharing those items as my subscriber count grows. So definitely check out not just that video to enter, but also the videos that are coming forth this month to see what else I'm including. I also just announced a book lovers giveaway, and that is in my December Once Upon a Book Club unboxing. I'm including not only that book and the gifts that go with it, but also some items from their advent calendar. Now today I have a new box for this channel. It is called Explore Local, and this goes with what I had tried to do for January, which is subscribe to a couple different boxes that have something to do with either the beach or travel. And I have a couple of subscriptions already that I really enjoy, but most of them are quarterly. So I was looking for a box that kind of gives me that dose of travel and vacation every month. Now some of them are a little bit higher than what I usually like to spend. I usually like to try to keep my subscriptions between $30 and $40 per month. So we're going to open a bunch of them this month and then see which ones you think that I should stick with. Now Explore Local is not a beach box. It's kind of fun. They kind of go to a different town in the US every month, and then they share with you some products that are maybe iconic to that town or region, and you get to support small businesses and also kind of have that dose of travel. So we have this box covering up my address. They just have it stamped on their Explore Local box. They have this cute little sticker along the side, so it shows you that it could cover a variety of different landscapes. It could be city, it could be the mountains, it could be a palm tree, and a little bit more coastal. So let's see what we've got inside, where we're going this month. And this box, if I didn't already mention, is $39.99 per month. That's if you just go month by month. Obviously, it gets a little bit cheaper if you do a multiple month subscription, and the shipping is included, so that's very nice. And I think I noticed that it's coming all the way from Massachusetts. So we've just got a little card in here that does, again, sort of describe the service, subscription, and gift boxes that focus on a different USA city each month. The boxes are made up of locally made artisan goods, so you can explore the city like a local. So when we do travel to different cities, whether it's domestic or international, I always do a lot of research. I like to do like food tours and different walking tours. And so this is, like I said, it's kind of a way of exploring a different town without having to get on a plane or even in the car. So we are going to Minneapolis, Minnesota, which I have actually been to briefly. My husband is trying to see all of the ballparks, so we have gone there. That was one of the ones that we've already checked off of the list. So it talks about Minneapolis along with, of course, the Twin City, St. Paul, and it just tells us some little like fun factoids about it. For example, Minneapolis has 3 nicknames: Twin Cities, Mill City because of all the flour and sawmills, and City of Lakes, as there are 15 lakes within the city limits. So I do kind of love that they just have all this little information. It's the kind of stuff that you would get in like a good guidebook, or if you were doing like a walking tour of the city. And then inside we've got this full 8.5 by 11 sheet telling us all about the products, and you can kind of see that's a pretty small font, so I don't know that I'll be reading all of that to you, but I will certainly sort of highlight and make sure that we did get everything. So the first thing that I am seeing looks like a little pot holder. Oh, they have really fun like bright green squigglies in here, you guys. So this is a nice kind of buffalo plaid pot holder with a little loop, and let me see if I can figure out who this is from. This is from Old Lake George. It will make you feel like you are in a Minnesota farmhouse. It has a nice rustic homey feel. Absolutely nice, kind of not too rough actually for kind of canvas. You can use it when you take your delicious bread out of the oven. I think that's a spoiler for something else that's in here. And it says that Wendy Scheel, founder of Old Lake George, started this company in 2012 out of her love of fabric sewing, selling, and customer service. Now I can kind of like hear something in there. I don't know if there's something to like make it a little more stiff inside, but we do have, obviously we have pot holders, but we can always use another one. And then I like this. This is nice and neutral. This is also something that I feel like you could use like as a trivet on your stove or on your counter if you have a hot pot that you are transferring from the stove. It seems like it would work well for that as well. So then now that I've gotten that big item off, you can kind of see how everything else is nestled inside with the little green squigglies. Let's see, I am seeing an edible treat in here. It is a caramel bar, smooth caramel covered in milk chocolate. Just a little snacky here. And that is the first thing that's on here. It says Karen and Steve Hedges are fourth generation family owners of Abdallah Confectioners, a company Albert Abdallah started in Minneapolis in 1909 with his wife Helen. So that sounds really cool. I see kind of a little family history here. I won't read it all to you, but it does say they are committed to using only pure, wholesome ingredients in the same intricate small batch candy making techniques as the founder. So what a fun treat to have. That's cool. And then I'm looking for what is giving me a lot of fragrance, and I think this is it, and it just came in like a real like Ziploc baggie, so at least it's in there. Let me see if I can open it up. Definitely has a lot of scent going on. It is a shower steamer, so I'm excited to actually get a shower steamer because we often get a lot of bath bombs in subscription boxes, and if you have watched any of my videos, I am not like a big bath person. I prefer showers, so I'm excited to have a shower steamer. And this says that it is the shower alternative to bath bombs. Open the package and place the shower steamer on the shower floor where steam and water will cause it to melt slowly, surrounding you with the woody, sweet aroma of cedar and sandalwood, making for a very pleasing shower experience. So here it is. It's also still wrapped in plastic, but I guess they just gave it that extra bit of protection. So that should be fun. I'm excited to actually get to use one of these and sort of have that full experience, some nice fragrance in the shower as well. And it says that this is by Country Bath House, which was started by Brianna Marie and Josh Farrell when they noticed that many of the bath products they wanted to use with their 3 little kids had lots of unnecessary chemicals. So they love creating and perfecting their own unique items using only the highest quality, minimal ingredients. So it's all handmade right there in Minnesota. So that's very, very cool. All right, let's see what else we've got. So I know that these come a lot in subscription boxes as well, but I love having good matches. I mean, I have the little like gas lighters, but I like a good, nice wood match, and I think it's cute when it comes in a little bit of a bottle instead of a box, and it's got the striker sheet right there. And let's see what it says about this. It says, use these strike on the bottle matchsticks from Glad Dog to light your candles. This company was inspired by the owner's mixed mutt Remy. Glad Dog was created from a passion to help shelter animals live their best lives while waiting for their forever families to find them. That just makes me think, oh, I don't have a pet right now, and it makes me a little bit sad, but it's mostly because we live in a condo and I know that that's not fair to a dog. I do kind of want a cat, but my husband says no. But that is such a cute story, and like I said, matches are always useful to have. And then I'm hoping that we get some candles to go with it, and we do. These are from Woodfire Candle Company, and they're really cute. They come in a little bag with a little moose stamp on them, and they're just little tea lights, which is kind of fun. They come in like a little plastic container. There are 2 of them, and they just have the little wood wick. So this is really nice. It says Woodfire Candle Company is an artisan candle studio located on the shores of Lake Superior, just north of Minneapolis. And this is 2 cents fern moss, amber, and cozy cabin. So we are still in the winter season, even though I live here in San Diego, and I might actually use these tea lights. I just got a really cute little sandcastle tea light holder from my beach box, but I can always use some tea lights. So I'm excited to have little useful ones, and they are very nicely fragranced. That's actually what I think I was smelling, more so than the bath bomb that was all wrapped up in the plastic. And then it looks like we have one last item, which we did get a little bit of a spoiler for before, and this is Sturdy Wheat all natural bread mix, and it is, ooh, the flavor is garlic basil. That sounds awesome. I used to bake a lot, but mostly like sweets. Like I would do like banana breads and a lot of cookies, and I got to the point where I was really good and I didn't actually even have to use a recipe, but I've never really gotten into bread baking because there is so much that goes into it. So let's read what it says. Also, I just don't have a lot of kitchen space. So where is this one? The Minneapolis area is known for its flour mills, and here's a delicious example from Sturdy Wheat. The company got its start in 1939 when Arnold Kaler was grinding wheat and the casing on his portable grinding mill broke. Some of the outer wheat layers sifted through by mistake. He was curious, so tasted the stray wheat and thought it had a particularly fine flavor. He began experimenting with the wheat, and before long he had a patent on a new process for grinding and screening wheat layers. Arnold prided himself on the strength-building qualities of the wheat layers. So we'll have to just see. So it does have directions for a bread machine. I don't have a bread machine, or conventional oven directions, in which case you do have to add yeast. So I don't have a lot of luck using yeast, but I could definitely try it out. I do actually think I have a bread pan, and it does go into a loaf pan. So this is gonna have to be on a day when I'm feeling a little bit, let's say, daring in trying out this bread. But how fun is having bread, fresh bread? It does say, oh, it says yeast included. So it says just add water. Oh, that's awesome. So I don't actually have to go out and get the yeast. They included the yeast in here. Maybe it's just separate. And yes, it is separate. So maybe I will try this out sooner than I thought, you guys, because I was thinking I was gonna have to like make a special trip to buy yeast, and that's something I would always forget to do because I don't usually bake bread. So I'm excited for that, you guys. So this was a kind of fun, like kind of wintry feel to it. So we've got like nice cozy things like candles and a bread mix. Kind of this wintry scene is what it evokes for me. So this was a fun little trip in a box to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Let me know if you have been to Minneapolis or the Twin Cities. Actually, let me know where you're from. I would love to know who's watching and what parts of the country we all represent. And let me know if you think I should continue with this box for a little bit, you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you haven't already, please consider liking this video and subscribing. And I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.